filming in front of my bed, does that make me an official beauty guru? Do not laugh at my Hello Kitty bedspread. Doing the YouTube tag, and I did this in January, but my Canon T3i and I broke up a little bit, so yeah, the footage was lost in a big fight, and I'm gonna just redo it now. Let's get started. And I want all you guys to do this tag because I'm really interested about why people do the things they do, and I know not everyone is on YouTube to become the next Michelle Phan or whatever, so I want to know what your motivations are. Okay, honestly, I love how I can have full control and build a brand on YouTube. I like things done a certain way, and if they're not done that way, then I get kind of like, you know, so I like how I have control over my YouTube channel, and it's all me. I do it all. I write it. I don't even write it. I film, I edit, I design it, I blog it, I social media it, I market it, I, you know, research it. I do everything on my own, and I love having that sense of control over it, and I love seeing it grow. And every day when I wake up, I check my stats, and I do recognize some of you guys comment on every single one of my videos, and I'm like, wow, you guys are like, you deserve a straight one-way ticket to heaven, because that is amazing. Love like having something that impacts other people, and you know, honestly, if you know nobody watched my videos or if nobody left comments and stuff, then I wouldn't do YouTube. But the fact that people do, and I know that people watch it, and I average almost 200,000 views per month, that's like, you know, it's not just me watching it 200,000 times, okay? Actually, I probably watch it like 180,000 times. But yeah, I just think that's so cool how you guys, I just know that there's people out there who take something away from them, and that is just so gratifying, so amazing. So the thing about YouTube is haters don't really get to me. I don't really care about haters because they say stuff that's like kind of funny sometimes, and sometimes haters have a point, you know, like you guys, some people were talking how I couldn't do my eyebrows, and now I think my eyebrows look a lot better. The thing that does make me a little bit weird about YouTube is I am afraid of my reputation. Let's just put it that way, because I'm not trying to go into entertainment. I'm not trying to, you know, make YouTube as a living. I might go into something that your reputation is very important, and with YouTube, I am afraid of what people might think of me. With that, because it's not super professional, it's not super businessy, nerdy, smarty. I act like a different person on YouTube than I do in real life, because I know that, you know, nobody wants to hear like a very, very boring person talking and reading from a screen. I have to act a certain way, and it's not like I'm not trying to be myself, it's just my alter ego. That I think people might not take me as seriously, and that's like a huge fear in my life, is not being taken seriously. And I could go on a huge rant about this, which isn't for that video, but yeah, my reputation is something that I am a little worried about, but at the same time, I don't want to not do something I love so much just because of something like a reputation, you know, so I've always loved talking to people about stuff that they don't want to listen to, so I was like, why not put it on a camera? And that way, if people don't want to listen to me, they can just click X out of it. And, you know, I did that for a while, and then I realized, wow, like, I'm onto something, you know? And it grew, and I was like, I went to the full plunge and buy, you know, an expensive camera, and I bought my MacBook solely so I could use iMovie to edit photos and videos. I bought out my studio lights, and it's a huge capital investment, because if I were to move, my biggest concern would be where am I going to film my videos, and YouTube is such a big part of my life that I cannot honestly see myself living in downtown San Francisco or in Manhattan, because I don't think there would be a big enough space for me to be able to film my videos and to set up my equipment. Not that I could afford like a rent with a room that big. So yeah, it has been pretty big deal. You guys inspired me. You know, YouTube is, you know, honestly on YouTube, I want to build a brand. I want it to be something that is very inspiring and motivating and empowering and just happy and great and positive, because there is definitely a lack of positivity for women. I feel like everything about women now is you're not this, you're not that, you're too this, you're too that, or you can't have it all, you need to be successful, you need to blah blah blah, make 6 figures, but oh, you need to find a husband by the time you're 27 and have 3 kids, and there's just so much pressure I think women we go through that I just want something to be happy and positive, and I want that to be a brand. So that is what I hope to achieve. It'd be so cool to have a brand that attracted millions of visitors per month, and you know, that this channel does become one of the bigger channels, because I believe in my message and I think more people need to hear it. I do want to make it a brand. I do want it to be a movement, and I do want it to be scalable to millions of people, okay? Like, I want all the women who read Cosmo to go on my website, because you don't need to learn how to make a great blowjob or sandwich or whatever Cosmo has on there. You need to learn how to love yourself for who you are and be confident and love those around you. That's what you need, not the other stuff, okay? I would change as my username, and just, oh, I can't believe how stupid I was to choose Dazers89. Like, first of all, no one knows how to spell Dazers, and you know, I had my channel early enough, I think I could have taken Daisy, and I think that would have been available, but now nothing is available. And now that I've already grown my channel to what it is, I just don't want to revert it back. And you know, honestly, like Juicy Star 07, All That Glitters 21, JLo's Mac 1, Mac Barbie 07, like those aren't like super professional names either, but they're super cute, and I like them for who they are. So yeah. Glasses and makeup, I don't know. No, never mind. Never mind. Change the topic. You know, again, I want it to be a brand. I want it to be something that is not just about makeup. I want it to be about skincare, makeup, self-esteem, fitness, everything except cooking and decor, because that stuff stresses me out. Fashion, you know, just stuff that is, you know, maybe stereotypically girly, but not like just about girliness, you know, like more about like being happy and healthy and confident and motivated and with that girly touch to it. That's what I want it to be, or that's the kind of videos I want. Like, there's just a lot of fake stuff out there on YouTube as well, and maybe some of the girls looking up to other girls aren't necessarily the best girls, if you know what I mean. So that would be the reason why I want more subscribers, but you know, at where I am now, like, I'm really happy about that. Like, woohoo! High five! Okay, 400 or 500. I sub to a lot of people because I love watching YouTube videos. Normal people my age, they go out, they party, they have personal lives. I sit at home and I watch YouTube videos, and they are so much fun to watch. And I love just like clicking on people's videos and discovering new content. And I watch a lot of different videos. Like, I watch Wall Street Journals, I watch Business Weeks, I watch startups, I watch makeup, I watch Sexy Phil, I watch Smosh, I watch like Rihanna. Like, I watch everything, really everything. So I just love watching YouTube videos. The thing I love about YouTube is this, unless the YouTube servers crash, if like, as long as the YouTube servers don't crash, if I am to die tomorrow, you know, like, let's just say if I'm to die tomorrow or the next year or in 30 years, this part of me will be alive for as long as the internet and YouTube stays around, which I think is so great. Like, you can take a part of me no matter what happens to me. And it's kind of like why all these rich people like Rockefeller and Carnegie like to build museums and donate to organizations, because they want to have a sense of morality. Morality? No. Immortality. Wrong word. Immortality with them. And I feel like this is my way of doing it. You know, a YouTube channel that can be replayed, and if you guys miss me, you can just replay it. And I think that is the coolest thing about YouTube. Seriously, like, video is so intimate. You can see in my heart and in my soul. Woo! And, you know, it's more intimate than writing and more intimate than phone conversations, like video and all that. Is the most intimate you can get with someone without sleeping with them. No, I don't really get hate. There have been like two kinds of comments that do kind of push a little soft spot in me. One comment was, I remember someone wrote, "You are such a pretty girl. You would be so pretty if you didn't have your skin." That hurt, because it's like saying to a fat girl or like a plumper girl who has been struggling with her weight all her life, "You'd be so pretty if you were skinny." And my skin is something that I have been struggling with my entire life almost, and is the reason why I have this channel. When someone says something like that, it's really, it hurts. It hurts. The other comments that people write is the way I do my eye makeup, telling me it's not the right way, or why can't I change it, or why I'm so stupid at it. Girls, it's just, this is the way my eye is. I don't got that deep crease, so I can't use 5 different brushes and like 6 different eyeshadow colors. That's the way it looks best. I've tried so many different ways, and I don't like it when people tell me that's not the right. I honestly wish I had more friends on YouTube, because I think it'd make a lot funner. No. But all my real friends, like my real life friends, none of them have a YouTube channel. And a lot of them don't even have like a YouTube username. Like, they don't realize that you can just log in with your Gmail account, or they just don't want to subscribe because they think it's stupid subscribing, which I totally understand because I'm making videos, right? But you know, the problem with me is that I am like so weird, and that I love, like, I'm super nerdy. Like, half of me, this is half of the camera, half of me is super nerdy. I love talking about startups, and I love talking about business plans, and I love talking about you know, psychology, and just stuff that a lot of YouTube gurus wouldn't be super interested in. You know, I read TechCrunch every day, and you know, I love 30 Inc, and I want to be on 30 Under 30, and like all that kind of stuff. Like, that is a part of me. And the other part of me is like, oh my god, did Revlon come out with new lip balms? Like, oh my god, I want to try that. You know, and all my life I've been that way. I've been super girly, but then at the same time I have a very masculine side of me, and I find it very hard to be both, to be completely honest. I feel like society now makes me have to choose one way or the other, and it sucks. So I have a YouTube channel so I can express it that way, but in my workplace and in my professional life, I am not this way. And I wish I could be, you know, completely who I am in both senses, but it's been hard for me to find friends who are just as passionate as I am about this whole stuff, you know? And I do hope that I will, or I do hope that I can still do this and like keep this on. But yeah, it's been difficult being, you know, nerdy and liking that very almost typically masculine side of things, but then also really liking having super girly. Like, I am super girly. I have always been super girly. I will never stop being super girly. Never. Ever. Like, in my grave, I will be wearing like, what color nail polish would I want to be wearing? Nothing worth having ever comes easily. This goes with any kind of advice in life. If you want to do something, it takes regular, consistent practice. And you guys should read the book Talent is Overrated. I love that book, but it's basically saying that, you know, it takes a while for things to develop, and you just have to try, like, you know, like, don't automatically like think, oh, I'm gonna put up a video, it's gonna look like a Michelle Phan video, you know, like, no, it took her a long time to get to that point, and you're gonna learn things along the way. Just start small, and if you really love it and you're consistent, then in a couple of years it's gonna grow big, you know. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, make sure you love it, you know, and it'll be great. Just don't like, I think what a lot of people do is they just make video and they're like, oh, like, no one's watching, or like they're not consistent, And I think consistency is a huge key here on YouTube because, you know, the way your videos show up in search rankings and how they show up in related videos is often defined by, you know, your consistency in posting. So it's very good to be consistent. I think is worth about being partner is you get to customize your thumbnails, which is amazing because I get to put weird ass pictures in my thumbnails. Ah! Oops, burp. Hairy armpits. Actually, I think I shaved them. Nope, they are hairy. This is what I mean by my reputation. Okay. Favorite types of video favorite types of videos are like heart-to-heart videos, room tours, fitness videos, outfit of the days with like good music. I love videos that have cute music, and I love short videos, and I love hilarious videos like J-Lo Smackerly and says those girls are hilarious. So I like those kinds of videos. And tag someone, pretty please. Okay, so let me just go through my subscription box and see who is online. I will share with you guys who I am subscribed to. Or not share with you guys who I'm subscribed to. Who I tag, okay? So I tag Beauty Splurge, A Rose 186, Butel Lee, Elba Mayo, Cyan G, Diva Makeup Queen, Mac Barbie 07, BBXO, B3 Bed 0LLXOXO, Anne or Shine, Hana Barbie, Makeup by Tiffany D, Love Melissa Michelle, Fresh Blush, Glitter Forever 17, Cosmetic Courtier, whoo, Miss Tiffany M.A. Okay, I stopped. That was like the first few rows of my YouTube subscription box. But as you can see, I'm subscribed to a lot of cool gals out here on YouTube, so definitely check them out, and I hope they get this tag and they'll do it because I love learning about people and talking about them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments about my YouTube experience, please write them below and I'll address them in the next video. Bye guys!